Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to the Binding of Isaac Rebirth. In the last recording, I stupidly mentioned that one of the creators of the Binding of Isaac was Edmund McMillen. I think his name is Edmund McMillen. Apologies for that. I did know that, I just was not really thinking. I also said we were going to do 30 days, possibly, of Isaac. Actually, we're going to do 30 episodes, which won't air on the weekends, so actually it will be longer than 30 days. At least. So, yeah. We'll try and do a challenge each run, but in that time frame, I'm setting myself a really, difficult goal here. It's bigger than it might initially seem. Just cannot avoid taking damage there, because what I'm effectively going to be doing is demanding that I succeed on every challenge I try, which is not really in line with what I've seen other streamers who are way better at this game than me. So yeah, we could go for a secret room on this first floor with one bomb, which we'll try and put right here and hope it can blow up a couple of rocks. 2. We'll hope that inside of that you will get a bomb, but maybe not. If you get puberty 3 times, you actually get a health up in repentance, which is interesting. Certainly, it's not something that I knew. I thought the puberty pills changed your appearance and that was it. There is a significant amount of item interaction that I just don't know. And yeah, this might be an example too of where even with tech, which gives you the distance to then use your shots all across the screen, thus dodging shots from the other players, it's still not really enough damage to help me. And often it's a situation in games where I feel like it specifically knows that I've died a bunch of times, and because the game does know that, of course, and thus the game just gets tired of letting you die and decides to throw you a bone and let you win. I don't think Binding of Isaac really is like that. I think Binding of Isaac is much closer to a true rogue-like than it is a rogue. There we go, all stats up. And an Eternal Heart. That is great. So I guess there's nothing else we can do, so we should just go forward. Yeah, you do unlock items, so there is the rogue-like aspect there, because it is changing how things play. And we can check our stats here, but they don't really even explain what the stats are. So, the top left column is speed, then shot speed below that, then damage, then range, I would assume, in the second column, and then the number of projectile tiers up, I assume, and then the final one is luck. So, yeah. Notice my character also is bigger now, which means it can take more damage easier. But now, all of a sudden, with just a little bit of a stats up, I am doing, I think, a lot better against these enemies. But you've got to get that consistent progress. You can't ever stop moving forward in Isaac if you want to get a win. Sometimes your shots will curve a little bit, but in this case I don't think I'm gonna be able to pull that off much. You can see these guys are trying very hard to kill me when I'm in a direct line and their shots do curve. Now we have a cursed skull. Here's another puberty, so we might as well use it. Now we have 2 hairs sticking everywhere. So it seems like the game has set us up nicely for puberty, but without getting a key, we're not going to even get an item. And in repentance, and if more things were unlocked, there might be an argument to not even going into an item room, but we are not at that point. We definitely would want to go into an item room. We'll just check on this now. There is glowing red blood on the ground. You can't step on that, but it is easily confused for the non-glowing red blood on the ground. There's another HP up, which that gets me 60, so at that 6 hearts should unlock Magdalene at this point. Unless I need to get more HP, and it actually meant I need to have 9 hearts in total of health. And we are moving fairly fast because, well, A, there's not a lot to particularly even agonize over as concepts. But like once you start to know the items a little bit better, you might start to have to make more decisions on whether you want to pick up an item or not. But at this early game, it's silly to not just take everything. And just be happy to get anything you can get. You have to have some pretty bold moves or understanding of what... There you go. Kills heal. Nice. How much damage your particular your particular weapon does at this particular moment. Might need to be closer. Yeah. Yeah, I thought I would be able to kill that guy in time without taking damage, and that was a great example of not being able to do that. We do have 5 cents, so it would make sense to potentially go into the shop, but it might also make sense to not go into the shop. We need to go back to other areas, and this is where your timing is going to start slowing down. Let's put a bomb here and hope that this is a secret area. Yeah. That gives a key, a bomb, and a heart, which then lets us potentially put a bomb here and see if we can get some pills. Like, that would have helped us get through there had I not just used the key already. And see, there was a Kills Hill. Now we're up to Gluttony. You don't want to get hit by that. The Brimstone Beam. So we now have another key. Batteries. The concept of batteries I don't think really existed in the first game. But they may have. They definitely weren't super emphasized. And that's something that's just always going to be the case for everything. Alright, well, to do that, to get a key back, I'm going 2, 3, 4, 5. And that teleported me. So I don't think I can sacrifice myself anymore. And I can't afford the 15-cent items, which those items are the things I'm gonna have to start buying a lot more of. So take a bomb and then look to put more coins in each run. It's not going to let me do a lot. And I guess we'll blow up this, and waste a bomb, but whatever. What's funny is we are going to be fighting a Double Trouble long enemy platform or level, which again, I don't think those really existed so much in the first game. At best I can be hit twice before I die. At worst I'm gonna be hit once and then die. I've been mostly doing damage to both, so one of these is not gonna die particularly faster than the other. Notice that his blood shots are more kind of like lobbing grenades than blood shots, which actually I think is kind of unfair, because you would think that the pellets should look different if they are going to do something different. This blood on the ground won't hurt me. We're going to take the item. HP and luck up, and we've just gotten 3 achievements. Unlocking quite a lot of things because we unlocked Magdalene. So we don't have to play as Isaac any further. We can play as Magdalene, which Magdalene can, I think, help you probably significantly to get to the end of the game. Alright. So we'll take a soul heart. We might as well gamble at this point because we don't have anything else we can do with the coins. Unless we're going to try and go really crazy and get the dollar on the slot machine. I guess what we're looking for is hearts and or we're looking for hearts, and we're looking for well, just unlock the butterbean. And I don't know if that was because I broke that 100th poop or what. Yeah. We can get the blood bag from the blood donation center. This guy will eventually pay out. There is no real challenge around this. Like, not really. You can't actually follow it. At least I can't visually. I don't think anybody can. I think it is just a random choice. You don't, I think, get pills. It's only bombs, keys, and hearts. So there's only so much to do here. And of course, if you were trying to do the boss rush, which would be kind of silly to try and do so early in the playthrough, but or in the save file, but you have to skip these arcades if you're gonna do that. These arcades will constantly take up more and more of your time. If you let them. And frankly, they kind of aren't worth your effort. Unless, in most cases, like, this really is a thing you do very early game or the one time only. Yeah. He dropped a troll bomb, which then makes it impossible to continue playing with that. That was another thing. Now we just got a dime. Here's a pill, which is 48-hour energy, which would be great if we could get the blood bag. If we can get the blood bag. Odds are fairly low that you would get $1. But it's possible. I do have one bomb too where I could blow this up, but I don't think blowing it up does much for you. Yeah, I don't think blowing things up really does anything for you. See, and that kill just gave me a... I wouldn't be surprised if arcades show up when you are ahead of boss rush anyways. I know they also show up because of other things. Now we've got more bombs. So this isn't going to be a situation where HEMATEMESIS is Child's Heart. I think that's probably a better trinket. I'm just wasting a lot of time going back and forth, but whatever. You get a lot of annoying sound effects. Gold key unlocks every door in this floor. We're getting close. But we're trading soul hearts. That's the last we can do. Or... So we may come back and try this some more later. Once we can get some more red hearts, which... Purple heart challenge up. I don't think I want that. Doesn't even feel like I'm hitting these little poops. And I guess that's probably because I'm not. Alright. Now we have infestation. There's all kinds of larger scale modifications that happen. Let's see if there's a secret room down here. No. Darn it. We should have looked at more of the map first. Here we are at Pride with his troll bombs, which I think the troll bombs actually do hurt him too. You just want to be fairly careful to not let them get bumped into you like that. Now we have a anarchy book, which I guess we could try and use that. Let's just do anarchy. That's gonna bring up the troll bombs, and then that's gonna kill everybody everywhere. Here we have a pill, which is luck down. We don't want to take that. There's another heart. Here we could get to this with bombs, and it would have to be more place bombs. Guess we'll do this just for once. It's probably not a smart move to do this, because we kind of now need a yeah, poison shots are probably way better than getting more hearts, but we'll try and get more hearts at the moment. These guys are gonna get uncomfortably close. They're on fire bodies. You can be burned on all of the flames, by the way. Even the ones that won't attack you directly. Actually, that would have been a fine room to check out. Let's see, that's a big battery, but I think we'll take the pill if we have 5 cents, which we don't. Go ahead and kill this with this divide. Yeah. Let's just go ahead and do the anarchy book here. I think that worked nicely, and that pretty much confirmed that there was nothing in that room as far as secret passages. This feels like this is a double length floor, but then very well may not actually be that. Let's go ahead and we have to run around a lot of places. Alright. More hearts, more hearts. I'm gonna put a bomb here and hope that this is super secret room. It is. We'll get that after we fight the boss. That way we don't run the risk of losing it. I'll do this and hope that there's a troll explosion that makes a path? No, there wasn't. So that didn't work well. You could knock a bomb to try and blow that out of its perch, being under all the spikes. A lot of rooms here. A lot of rooms that... I believe that's the cancer, and I don't think you want that. But I think we kind of have to take it anyways later. Yeah, and I don't... Like, did we find a secret room? I don't think we did. But we'll start with this. Now that we have infested, I'm creating flies every time I take damage also. Which means I should also bounce around this because I don't want potentially to create a scenario where a single black fly appears and all my blue flies decide to attack it and find a way to waste all the blue flies. Pretty much after you get the dollar in the slot machine, you really at that point almost never play with this again, because it unlocks the idea of getting the dollar in other places. That was bad gas. Now you might as well hold on to bad pills, and you might even want to take them to unlock PhD. I don't know if PhD is unlocked by default. But if you do get PhD, then that turns bad pills into good pills, so what would be a luck down would be a luck up. This is another case where you can see this 3D spinning effect of the flies as more and more flies appear. There's a blood bag. So apparently you did have to donate a certain amount before the blood bag would be considered even a viable option. So that very possibly has reset the number to the point where I may not be able to get the blood bag on this run, but that doesn't matter. I think I've done everything right here as well as I could. So we'll do this, and then we'll get out of the way, and we'll fail miserably. We'll put a bomb here. That gave us back a bomb and a heart. I don't think there's a reason to bomb the blood machine. I'm gonna put a bomb here in hopes that that's a secret room. It wasn't. Alright, so we've done pretty poorly on a lot of things. We'll take the poison shot. We'll go and take on the boss. We don't have enough coins to buy that pill. Maybe that should have been a consideration at some point. And then we'll go back and get the heart upgrade. So I'm just gonna pop these troll bombs and then get out of the way. And that unlocks little chubby. And that gives us this. Mom's coin purse, which gives us a pill, which is full health. Ooh. Which just puts us in a unique position where I think we have to go this way. I think we have to take damage up. I think we have to take Guppy's head. I don't remember what Guppy's head does, but I think it's better. Alright, that's that much. We're gonna take this pill and this pill, and then we have to go back now and just try to get more coins. If anything, what we're trying to get now, I think, is just as many pills as possible. Yeah, I think this might actually increase our luck. Sometimes it might be like a 50-50 shot. So there we go. So the blood bag is HP up. We get the coin. Take the poison shot. Keep Guppy's head. We go up to this. Oops. There went a soul heart. Go over here. We hit puberty. We maybe take a battery. We don't have enough coins for a battery. I thought the blood bag was a usable item though, so I'm a little confused around that. Alright, well then let's do this. Hematalysis drops all of our hearts and gives us 2, which was terrible. That gives us speed down. This gives us 48-hour energy, which lets us use this, which I think gives us more flies, which lets us use this, which I think gives us more flies. And then you have heart, heart, heart. And I'm just gonna sit on luck down as a pill in case there is something that unlocks for doing a massive amount of pills. And yep, we definitely aren't doing bad, but we are now, I think, at the level where you start to do 1 damage per hit. So there's a real argument against goofing around. And I have not really been looking for any kind of hidden rocks or anything like that. Right. 8 keys probably means I do want to come back and do several moves with this guy. I'll get down to 2, and that should put us in a fine position as far as a key beggar. But I think that's about as far as we can go. Here we have death as a card, which we should probably save that for a fight later. Here we have a decent amount of health. Like a really nice amount of coins. Smart fly, revenge fly. I think if I get another fly item, I'll probably unlock something there. Yep. So there might be a secret down this way. We've got enough bombs to check. We also have enough bombs. Do I want luck down? No. I'll think about it at the end of this entire floor. I could blow up that key bagger fairly easily and then use a bomb on that to potentially get some other item. That took all my flies. The little poop got me. Hematalysis. Again, a pill. I'm gonna obviously just have to run back through this entire level and try and take all the pills. That was a little bit wasteful. Because I took a full heart to fill a half heart. Yeah, I guess you do this. There's PhD. Great. So if we can just get a couple of coins instead of a couple of spiders, we can get PhD that turns all of our bad pills into good pills. We can take all those pills that are on the floor. And that could increase our stats quite a bit. We may have it here. It's a little premature still, but we may very well have a winning combination, and I think this may very well prove that your best bet is to just reset when playing this until you get something like technology, which was the first item we got, and that one first item managed to set the pace for the rest of the game. Let's see if there's a super secret room this way. Super secret room this way. This increases your faith. What are our stats, by the way? I don't think you would want that. I guess that's a rosary bead. A single rosary bead. The decent amount of rocks we could try and blow up, but unless any of them looked like tinted rocks, I would be shooting simply for coinage. Let's see. Couple keys more, so we want to stick at about 2 if we can. I wonder if hematalysis turns into a faith full health. Put a bomb here. Jeez. There's can't be anything on this side or this side. Oops, I did not mean to hit that. I think we already checked to see if there was something over there. I checked to see if there was something down below. Yeah, there's really no telling. Alright, so let's just do this. And then do this. And hope we get a single key. That is great. That is exactly what we wanted. So we'll go ahead and take this luck down with us. Up to the shop. Take your PhD, which PhD gives you pills anyway. So now luck down becomes luck up. Now that becomes speed up. Now hematalysis becomes still hematalysis. Interesting. I'd hoped that that would have been something else, but whatever. Let's see. This card over here, can't get it. I mean, I guess we just do hematalysis again for insanity's sake. We've taken in a significantly large amount of pills, so if there was anything around that, that would have happened now. I think. Yeah. We could waste some bombs here. And that leads down to this, which leads to maybe a secret escape room. Interesting. Alright, well, you've got two guys we can blow up for spiders. Great. Alright, well, the Bible wins the game against Mother, so you grab it for sure. First and foremost. That unlocked Aziel. The compass points you to where the end is. So then it would just come down to a question about, do I want this? Which I don't really know what this is, but starter deck extra card room. So now we have Judgment, which, how do you switch between the two cards? Is it the right trigger? Yes. So right trigger, right bump, meaning I can bring a Judgment card and a Death card. Boomerangs and ladder, not so useful. And I think we can just skip the fight and just go straight to Mother, which, yeah, that's useful. We now can see, well, it is to the right, so let's do it. I don't know if the Bible's particularly useful in any other fights. I think it gives you flight or something. I'd have to remember what it actually does in every other scenario. And there's a certain point where the Bible doesn't help you and just immediately kills you, so. Alright. Strength card means I should probably get rid of the Judgment card at this point. Which a coin beggar from Judgment is great because I don't think we would particularly have anything anyways. I probably should have left that heart for later, but I think I also would be taking full damage at this point anyways per hit. Can we see any tinted rocks? I'm not really even sure what I'm supposed to be looking for. I've heard people talk about tinted rocks more than I have learned and trained my own eye to see them. Alright. Okay. I'm hoping this is a secret room. Great. Now, can I move this? No. So, shooting this doesn't do anything. Shooting that doesn't do anything. Going up gets us into the one area we kind of don't want to go. We want to go here. Broken mirror. Boomerang tears won't even do anything here. Yeah, and it's just a mad dash at this point to the end. These spike rocks, I believe, in future versions of Repentance don't just disappear. They instead disengage and retract their spikes, but they're still in the map. I guess that means I could now potentially try and find a way towards the yeah, I could try and find a way towards the shop and spend 3 keys if there were like a 3 coin purchase, which I guess is a big if. There, I got hit by the glowing red blood. Now there's a certain number of times you have to beat the first boss, Mother. I don't know. It really, no spoilers. It is kind of silly for Binding of Isaac at this point. Anybody who isn't just completely new to it already knows who the bad guys are. Alright, so that was a greed fight, which I don't know if you have to actually fight the 7 deadly sins in the same run or not, but whatever. There's not really an argument to running around anywhere else, so we're just going to end the run with 16. This is Mom. I guess it's Mom and then Mother. There, I just used the Bible.
Was cornered. His mother, fueled with the desire to serve her God.
So that's like 4 more achievements, 5 more achievements.
I will do as I'm told, my lord. I love you above all else. Isaac's mother repeated.
I think we'll skip this. That unlocks the room, that unlocks challenge 20, that unlocks the Harbinger, that unlocks the cube of meat and ball of bandages. So it does seem fairly doable if you're lucky to get there. Although, in all fairness, that says Mom Kill 0 also, so I guess the Mom Kills mean killing other things, not just the first instance of Mom. We can now see we've unlocked a decent amount of items, probably more than we've actually collected, but maybe not. And we've gotten the epilogue and the credits, which, yeah, this puts us, I guess, similarly close to where we were originally in the first game, with that save file that I probably did just play off screen. There's clearly a lot of secrets still to unlock. This is not the best way to present this, for sure. But yeah, there's 178, and I probably unlocked, well, 14, so yeah. Alright, let's try a challenge in a second. Magdalene now starts with the Yum Heart, so she has this item that helps us. Judas is still locked. Eve can be now unlocked by not picking up hearts for 2 levels. That will actually be fairly Easy Samson without taking damage for 2 levels. That's going to be kind of hard. Azazel's unlocked. 4+ heart souls. Eden tokens is a weird thing because, yeah, I don't think Eden as a concept gets re-entered as an idea in Repentance. And at a certain point, there is a greed mode and a greedier mode under normal and hard that I don't know if that unlocks either. So I guess for chronological sake, we will try and do the challenges and at least see what they are. Pitch Black would be Curse of Darkness. So you just won't know where anything is, and it will be fairly dark. Which, Curse of Darkness actually making the screen dark is nowhere as bad as Curse of Darkness simply making it impossible to figure out where things are or what item you get. Like for instance, I don't have a indication as far as how many hearts I have. You don't get to pick what character you are, and some of these challenges the character is modified, so you kind of don't know how many hearts you start with either. This is one of those cases where there could be a tinted rock, and in the darkness particularly you're not going to be able to see it, find it. Some of these challenges just require you to go as far as I have already gone, as far as the first mom challenge. Some of these challenges require you to go further. So just because I beat the easiest of bosses does not immediately mean that I am now believing that I can actually do the entirety of this game and actually succeed. Okay. So let's assume there's a secret room here. We would need a key. We would need another bomb to get into the sacrifice room or get out of the sacrifice room for free. Otherwise we're gonna just have, let's see, judgment here. Take this, hit that, hit that. Take another card. Oh no. I came in here for no good reason. Yeah, all it got me was a lousy key, but at least it didn't hurt me more. I guess it probably is worth it just to pop the Anarchy book here and take that heart. Now we just have the Devil card. 1, 2. And now we have a trinket. Yeah, and you can totally sacrifice yourself to death, so I think your best bet is to do this. Let's see what this card does. Should just increase my damage. Some of these challenges, frankly, like just beating the first floor may be as much as I can handle without getting really better. There's a heart. There's breakfast, which is kind of like the default upgrade of HP up. I guess you could do boss rush in the challenge rooms, but there would be no reason to do it, so yeah, that would be highly unrecommended. Alright. I guess you want to kind of go in a clockwork motion around these guys, particularly if you have knockback like I seem to have here. I like the music of Isaac, but I also could see if you played a ridiculous amount of Isaac eventually getting tired of it. I feel like they redid the music. This is risky, but it's not a terrible place to do this. I feel like they slightly upgraded the music in Repentance to give it a different feel. Like, what I think it would probably not succeed, but I think it would be interesting, since so much of this game is based on the Legend of Zelda NES game. For them, it would be interesting if they had ever considered trying to make a homage to the Legend of Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link, which this is like the fairly poorly received, if not the worst received Zelda game. Well, we can jump now, which I can actually put that to use. So we'll use it. Here you can now jump over and collect all these coins without having to struggle to try and find bombs. But yeah, I think I'd probably be about the only person that would think it would be interesting if they tried to do Zelda 2 and really make that work. I basically would have to be counting my health if I was going to use that. And I know, I guess I could do that now. Have to get close enough to actually get some hits on them. Yeah, I don't think I have enough health for the sacrifice room. I do have a soul heart. The blood bag won't, the donation center won't take soul hearts. So I could do that, but where is the shop? There's no shop on the floor. So yeah, without a shop on the floor, there's no reason to do that, because all it's gonna do is give me coins. That it 100% only gives you coins in blood bag. So yeah, let's see if this works. I wish my shot range was way longer than it is. I'm having to get very close. Yeah, and I must have still been able to handle more health because I was able to pick up those hearts. So I assume in a run like this that the goal, this is going to be a tough choice, go left or right. Or, you know what, go up or down is the better move. Odds are very high that by going up or down, you'll move your movement forward. I'm taking a lot of hits. That's because these are the purple psychic bullets that track you and heat seek on you. Alright. Alright. I don't know if this is worth blowing up for the coins. This has 2 keys on it for a store, though. So, let's do that. Interesting. 6 rerolls everything about you. I think you have to do it. So now everything about my run is different. Which is great. Like, I've got all kinds of different things now. And it re-rolled everything on the floor differently too, so we've basically been handed a victory, I think. Yeah. Here's an eternal heart if there was just a way to get to it. Yeah. I'm really well suited now. It really just comes down to secret rooms, super secret rooms, if anything like that exists. The shoop de whoop with laser lets it do a lot of damage. I've got some form of infestation. I've got 9 bombs, so I'll put this. I have fiery explosive bombs, so if I was to actually try to use the bombs offensively, they could actually hurt enemies quite a little bit more. Yeah. I don't know what more you could really even ask for. I've been just handed victories. The enemies are getting turned into friendly spiders. I suppose not potentially dying. And my damage could go up, certainly. Alright, we'll put a bomb here. No secret room there. We'll have to go this way. Come on, don't hit me. This is still harder than it should be. Okay. We'll put a bomb here. Fire doesn't burn us. Good. So just constantly roll this then. Or wait until it explodes. Suppose do we want to go into a room that we can blow up into? There may not have been a reason to do that. But it did give us a bomb. Come on. You have to get close enough so it can actually hit you before it will start shooting at you, letting you shoot back. I don't know if this is explosive enough to try for a super secret room. So instead I'll just take the heart. We'll just, I guess, go straight down. Here we have another item, which is the Ankh, which gives you potential second chance if you die. Just go ahead and blow this up and take this heart too. This one, I believe, only that's wrong. Would be down here if anything. This just gravitationally pulls you towards the center. I shouldn't have tried to use a bomb. I'm not good enough to potentially think I could actually convince him to attack me and land on a bomb in time. It's slow, and I still have that feeling a lot with a lot of these builds, is that the game just does not feel fast enough until you have a speed up or two happen. Box has stuff in it, which is this, a hermit, mysterious candy, which makes you poop, it's a laxative. Are you a wizard? I think you stick with shoot to whoop versus mysterious candy. And then hermit takes us, interestingly, nowhere. Because I guess there just isn't a hermit. And probably means there isn't a super secret room either. So I probably did just waste all of those. Take the devil with us, we'll go down. If we could skip a couple of floors, that would be great. I don't think Isaac lets you just skip past the final boss, though. So you're kind of in a unique position there. I guess we will just do this. So much for that part. I guess we're looking for the dollar more than anything. We could get flies, I guess, too. But unless this was going to give us a lot of hearts, which I'm not saying it give me any hearts, then well, there's an eternal heart. which I should have left that, but whatever. Getting an Eternal Heart pretty much guarantees you don't need to go to the blood bag in the blood donation machine. You probably have to roll this about 100 times before you get the dollar. Odds are not high. I wouldn't be surprised if you have to actually put 100 pennies in it before it pays back $1. What we could do is we could stick something here, but odds of there being any kind of like secret room there is fairly low. And I apparently am at full health, which is good to know. Alright, we'll take the second Eternal Heart because 2 Eternal Hearts equals level up. Can I diagonally walk through there and not take damage? I guess the answer to that is no. That's a skill you're gonna have to develop. Yeah, let's just assume there are no secret rooms and not waste any more time on that. I guess I lost my soul heart by touching the spikes, not my regular red hearts. There are these micro decisions you certainly have to make while playing Isaac, where do I run or do I keep firing, and just hope that that isn't going to hurt me. I suppose you might be able to get soul hearts from a blood machine. Yeah, still think it's probably safer to you've got these always attacking heads. I think they kind of got rid of most of these, because they're not super fair, to say the least. They have something that just is going to constantly attack you. Punching bag, scapegoat. Sometimes now the enemies will attack that instead of me. Yep. Let's go in this direction. There we go. And it's so dark. We're looking for the boss fight. These are explosive guys, so you don't want them actually to be too close to you when they finally decide to croak. I'm taking far too much dumb damage. And yeah, I need basically a bomb beggar or a key beggar. Somebody that to better trade up my items with. Alright. So, from the looks of it... Oops. That's not what I meant to do. But I guess I've already done it, so... How many do we want to do? 2? And then blow it up? Yeah. Then we'll grab this, and we'll grab this. We'll do this. See if it gives us any hearts or anything. Just use the fly to kill a fly there. We'll blow that up. That gave us a pretty fly pill. I could blow this up and hope to get a pill from that. I don't think the odds are in your favor to really do that, though. Like 2 pills or a range up on a tech laser attack is completely useless. And yeah, this is a big level and there's a lot of places we're skipping, and I think that's the right move. And you know, I'm looking, I'd like a key beggar and that's about it. Now Chubby will keep spitting out the other smaller guys, so I should pretty much ignore those and just try to slowly wear down this guy, the main guy. There we go. Speed up, health up, eternal heart. Probably can't ask for much more. There. Now we won't have the Bible, so we'll actually have to fight Mom if we can make it to Mom. Ideally here, what we would want to do is just get very lucky and be done with the fight. Just like go through two rooms and immediately find where the boss area is. Just stepped on spikes. Once again, Curse of Darkness. Not super helpful. Giant room like this benefits you for having something that has a full range shot, where otherwise this could be a nightmare to try and get really close and hit enemies. And they're flying all over the place. I don't even think I recognize this room. It seems uniquely new. The game seems to be acting very generous as far as Eternal Hearts. I think the scapegoat is blocking my shots, unfortunately. But these skull characters that usually can't hit them from the front, and I've got some element of piercing shots happening with my lineup because of the D6, which I didn't think the dice rooms had even been unlocked yet. I thought that would have been something something later, but I guess not. So I guess we take it and we go. Monstro 2. guy's gonna try and throw flies at us. He's gonna try and shoot us. And he's gonna try and jump on us. I could probably try to put a bomb somewhere if I knew where he was gonna land, because he doesn't really move that much. So he's probably gonna jump where I am. Yeah, that didn't really help as much as I would have liked it to. And I don't have really a knockback or anything that... Do not, I guess, get to the side of this guy, because he seems to have sideways only brimstones. He doesn't seem to have full up and down brimstones. So he'll jump if he's above or below you, and then he'll brimstone if he's sideways to you. Taking a lot of damage here, which probably means I've lost my Eternal Heart. This is a great example of where you need to just constantly improve that amount of damage you're doing, because you can't survive on that starter stats. Heart here. We don't have any bombs or anything, so I don't think it benefits us to go any further. And see, this is going to show just the inconsistency of the length of these runs, because it would be really crazy to stop now. I guess we'll go up. At any point I could die. At any point the Eternal Life may save me from dying. It wouldn't be unreasonable to suspect we'll try and take on Mother, die, and then get Eternal Life, and not be really certain as to how much health that provides you. Could be a lot, could be a little. Yeah, it is just more beneficial to go to these long rooms when you have laser attacks. It just highlights where the enemies may be better. It's a half heart. Yeah, I'm gonna see if it's this way. Psychic shots. No, not this direction. So then we'll see if it's this direction. Possibly this direction. Seems to me there's a fairly good chance there's a secret room over here. This is just a sub-boss character. I shouldn't have come this way. I don't know what I was expecting, really. Yeah, that would have been cool if I had managed to explode that barrel next to him, but I don't even know if that would have helped much. Missing page. Yeah, I don't know if I want missing page. I know there's something you do with missing page, but I don't think you'll be able to do it in the challenge room. Yeah, if anything, all this indicates to me is that I've gone the wrong direction, and it's probably this way. Which I guess I'm wrong about that too. just searching, I guess. And these guys are nice because they only follow round things, so they go in a pattern around holes or rocks. So if the rocks don't blow up, they just go in circles and circles. If the holes don't change, they just go in circles and circles, and very rarely do the holes change. The moon takes us to a secret room, which we kind of knew that the secret room was here. So we push this here, and then we put a bomb here that potentially lets us take a pill, which was bad trip, take a couple coins, which is terrible, and then fork, which would give you the ability to consume your enemies, which I don't think I would take that either. Meanwhile, we can't go that way. We could go out that way, but we can go this way too. Interesting. A couple of black hearts. So is it worth it to avoid a couple of rooms and take damage here? Or, yeah, I think it probably is to do that. That way we just don't have to fight so many other people. Because we are, it feels like we're taking about 1 damage per room anyways. Alright, so boss battle is this way. Almost got hit there. Dark hearts increase your odds of getting a deal with the devil compared to soul hearts, which increase your odds of getting a deal with the angel. They also do damage to everybody in the room. There we go. Got it. Now we have a charged attack that we can charge up, and when you're glowing, it will shoot out a little bit of an attack. Not something that is going to synergize greatly, but whatever. I mean, you can't tap it and make it go faster or anything like that, but it still fairly would work for something like that, where if you're just going to fire anyways, you'll be charged up enough that you can try and release things. But you can see your shot speed is so incredibly slow anyways that your odds are not great. There we go. Eternal Heart. Probably not going to help you any. Do we have anything? I feel like we had a card at some point and we lost that card. We lost a card, I guess, when we re-rolled. We'll go in charged, and we'll do this. There's our internal health, giving us another shot. We're gonna have to be a lot more careful. Now we're playing as Blue Baby, so that's a different character. I have no idea how much life Blue Baby has. Just gotta be really quiet here and really careful. Don't want to get stomped on. Don't want to die. Don't want to let enemies take me on and do a bunch of damage to me. Honestly, I think I might be able to pull this off if I get really, really lucky. There we go. Soul Heart, Eternal Heart. Challenge done. So that unlocks a rune, and most of the challenges do unlock a rune. So there is this reason why you would want to go through each of these challenges if you can pull them off and unlock those runes, because the runes are pretty good. Now, a more complicated system certainly would be to find the runes you actually want and unlock those specifically instead of just doing all the challenges, but I think you kind of want to do all the challenges anyways. I don't know if runes specifically are hidden behind or listed in this system or not, but and maybe this is stuff you have to actually find, not just things you unlock, whereas unlocking runes may simply be something closer to that, to one of these. But yeah, in 2 episodes now, we have set ourselves up very, very nicely. So, 28 more episodes of this, I think we can make significant progress. I don't know if that gets us as far as we would like, or as I would like. I don't know if that really gets me to the point where I have everything unlocked. Almost certainly it doesn't. I think there are plenty of people who have been playing Isaac even now that still have yet to unlock everything and have a 100% save file. A lot of times in games you might suggest just getting the 100% save file and playing from that point. It would be ill-advisable for the most part in Isaac. I could see doing it just because you knew you weren't going to play very much. I would say if you're about to rage quit Isaac, go get a 100% save file and play it with everything unlocked, because you might find that experience a lot more interesting. Not having to jump through the hoops to unlock items and just enjoying the fact that you found a new item and get to learn about that new item could change your appreciation of Isaac quite a bit. It is also possible that because I don't have Repentance, Afterbirth Plus, or Afterbirth, there's not as much to unlock here anyways. So it might very well be an iterative process if you to potentially purchase and install Afterbirth, play that, get all the secrets in that, purchase and install Afterbirth Plus, install that, play that, and then get Repentance, install that, and play that. It may not, it may be a very different experience instead of just buying everything. Although generally speaking, I think I would suggest people just buy Repentance and everything in the first place, and just start from that perspective. That might increase the frequency at which you unlock new content, and the increased frequency of new content might drastically improve an average player's experience. But I am showing that for somebody who played Isaac 5+ years ago, 6-7 years ago, hasn't really played it since then, that there is coming back to it. You can come back to it and you can have an experience with it, at least with Rebirth. Anyways, that's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want to friend or follow me on any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.